This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Steve Cook digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Lifted in the air out to right. Bowen giving chase. 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out? Steve Cook gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Here we go, kid.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but it could be ready to break out right here.
Taken high and deep to right. Bowen looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
In now, Steve Casto. He drew a walk his first time up.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Cozart sets. Here's the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the throw safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now. Steve Cook comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Let's see it drive. Let's see it drive.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Steve Cook will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, one away.
The right fielder, number 27.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 7-6. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 minutes.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's currently hitting.
Steve Cook will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Samms has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key to sending? Carlos Perez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to third, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Steve Cook is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, and there's 1 away. Steve Cook will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Cook. Hey, come on now, one time, right here, need you right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And if you're looking for round,
Steve Cook will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or miss by 3 feet to force in a run? He was able to put the miss.
Christian Yelich stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Jimenez is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Lee Chu will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in now, Chris Sams. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Catcher,
Carlos Perez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
One.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Franklin is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 1-0. Back here on the... From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Steve Casto heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Afternoon for Atlanta. Shortstop, number 8.
And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a good series for them so far here, too. They've been able to take the first 2 games, and now they're set up in good shape to make it a clean sweep.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first. Steve Cook will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Let's go.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, and he's an imposing figure up there, currently 7th in the National League in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
This is lifted out to left. Chu is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
I think you really have to be patient in this one.
Christian Yelich will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
To short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. After 1, no score. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Escobar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Now a long throw home, and he is in there.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period, and that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put them up 1-0.
Steve Cook stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Let's go now. 1 time.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Adrian Escobar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Ripped down the line. Oh, the throw. It's in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Steve Cook ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Let's fly. Let's go. Right
now
here.
a throw over.
He's safe.
Dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
All right, one time right here.
Nope.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
To third, reined in. To second for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more. So stepping in, number 11, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Trying to hold the lead.
Yeah, come on.
High and deep to right center field. Home ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The runner scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Well, there's one of the most exciting plays in baseball right there. He's able to hustle all the way around to third with a triple, and those 2 runs, they're able to give him the lead as well.
Giancarlo Stanton strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So close to getting out of the inning. This would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. And that's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
All right, one time.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McLean is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is... And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 7-3.
Here now.
So long.